Hear you, this is Lord Potato. That's like that, right? Hear you, this is Lord Potato. And this is what if Naruto was the son of Madara, the grandson of Hashirama, and the reincarnation Ashura and Indra. So, the last time we left off was when Naruto is going into a 2-year time skip. So, in these 2 years, what was happening? Naruto was training with Jiraiya, Obito, Minko, and Rin. Rin has been learning. Actually, Rin is actually with Tsunade training in like the Hunger Healings, even what you call. So yeah, that's what's happening with them. Minko is training with Jiraiya and Obito. Obito's teaching her how to use the Susanoo and how to use all that, and how to even go perfect Susanoo. Obito has the what's it called, that bluish Susanoo and all that. Even with Kakashi has a white Susanoo. Yeah, because of the Hatake blood and all that. So yeah. So of course Naruto's learning how to do Rasengans and all that. And also Naruto has met other Jinchurikis. So he has met the Two Tails in like a mission. He met the Four Tails, what's it called? Roshi and Son Goku. He has met what's it called, Gaara again. I think he beat up Gaara and he told him about the whole thing. Since there was no attack and evasion and all that. So yeah, that was happening to him. He was already friends with Gaara. And yeah, so that was happening. Naruto has also met Killer Bee. He has met other Jinchurikis. He has met Fu. Because he's been just trembling, learning how to do jutsus and all that. I'm gonna say that he kind of figured out how to do like blue fire and lava release, but that was just weaker Kenkais than what's called than Roshi or like Yagito had. Yaoi? Not Yaoi. Yagito. I think that was her name. I can't remember. And so Naruto has been training with them. He been training with Killer Bee for a little bit and all that. And Killer Bee since like a perfect Jinchuriki and all that. Yeah. He has a train with Gaara, but you know how he can't learn sand release and all that. I mean, he did kind of couldn't learn sand release and all that. So Gaara thought of like giving him a little bit of chakra of the Shikaku and all that to actually learn how to do it. And so Naruto can definitely do sand stuff and all that. So he actually decided to put sand and like different elements into his like Rasengan to perfect it more better. So like lava Rasengan, blue fire Rasengan, blue lava Rasengan, sand Rasengan, um, sand lava Rasengan, sand blue no blue sand Rasengan. Yeah, glass Rasengan. Just retarded, just like the lava on the sand turn into like glass. I mean the blue flames, glass Rasengan. He also learned high compressions Rasengan. I know that's from Naruto, but hey, that's probably the only thing I kind of like about Naruto, the new Rasengans. But I don't like how he fucking named the Shuriken Rasengan with like that green version one. Like, bro, what the fuck? Hell no. Very creative though. Yeah, very creative. My ass. It's fucking stupid. So yeah. So that's what's happening, and so yeah, that's happening, and what's it called? He also learned how to do other elements and all that. Just like Rasengan. He has met the five tails. The five tails is just not five tails, six tails and all that. Six tails was just like just walking around and all that, blowing bubbles and all that. So yeah, um, sorry, what's it called? So yeah, Naruto's been just training and all that and all that. But he has went like to the like mist and all that, like to the mist. He was like on a boat and all that, and some water waves kind of happened, and it kind of split Naruto to go into like a water cave. And when he got up from it, he kind of went onto land and all that, and he didn't know what the hell that was. But Naruto has met this I don't know how the fuck it's called, but let me see. This is called the Levante or something. Yeah, that's what Naruto met. And Naruto was like, Jesus Christ, I'm gonna have to fight this thing. And Levante just said, my name is the let me he then the Levantan just told him that his name is Kaigyo, and that means just ocean. And he's just like, Naruto was like, oh, hello, nice to meet you, Kaigyo. And what's it called? Naruto was just like, nice to meet you, Kaigyo, and all that. And he was like, nice. And then Kaigyo just says, so what is your name, human? And what's it called? Naruto then says, my name is Naruto Uzumaki, and the son of what's it called of Madara. And Levantio said, the son of Madara. Don't know who he is. And then he said the son of Kushina also. And Levantio kind of knows about like Kushina Uzumaki, because since the whirlpool and all that, since let's say that Uzumaki, they were kind of near the ruins of the Uzumaki and all that, and since they're whirlpool and all that, the Leviathan just says, I see, so you're an Uzumaki now. Okay, now I see. And so Kaguya just says, how about this, kid? You take me around and I become your summoning. I would like to actually see this village and all that. They make a deal and all that. And so Naruto's new summoning thing is with the Levantio. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm guessing. I'm not guessing. I'm just trying to say it right, but I'm fucking up the name probably. So the Levantio just says, I will give you the summoning contract. So Naruto is actually one of the second ones to actually hold the Levantio. Who was the first person to actually hold the Levantio? Another Uzumaki that was holding the Levantio. So yeah, he does the whole signature and all that. And Naruto does say that he also have a summoning contract with a dragon. And so yeah, the Levantio can do water, and so his chakra natures are water, so high infinity for water. And I would say thunder again, because you know how water thunder mix mix no, water and wind, that's what his elements natures are. So the elemental kind of increase Naruto's water and what's called wind infinities. Okay, so yeah, Naruto just decides to what's it called? Naruto finally learns to guess, kind of does the summoning and all that. And the Levante just tell him, I will take you up to the surface and all that. Because they were in a water cave, so yeah. And Jiraiya and Minato, not Minato, Minko and Obito was like, Naruto, where are you? And then the Levante just jumps up, and Naruto's just riding him, just on the top of his head. And he says, sup guys? And Jiraiya, Obito, and Minko was like, what the fuck? Naruto's like, this is my new summoning contract. And Kagyu just says, hello, my name is Kagyu. I am the new summoning contract. And what's it called? Naruto, Kagyu did tell him about, since you kind of know about already about the chakra natures and all that, I will teach you later about how to do sage mode, about Levantio's sage mode. So Naruto's actually gonna get another sage mode. So he has a Dragon Sage mode, the Dragino Sage mode. Now he's gonna get the Levante Sage mode. Now this Sage mode is completely different from the other one, since the Dragon one, he has like a dark aura around him to be a Dragino Sage mode. I'm trying to say it very weird, but Naruto have a Levante Sage mode, and yeah. So I'm back. Yeah. So Naruto has actually been training 1 year with the Levante and all that. So this was 1 year ago. So that's now it's 2 years, and before they went back to the village and all that. Naruto again started training, and also he started getting closer to Kurama and all that. And he also been talking to Ashura and Indra more. And so Ashura did tell him about how to make a orb with like 6 Rasengans inside of it. And what's it called? Indra did help him with like his Sharingan and all that. So yeah, that's happening. I'm actually wanting to hear Bluebird now. For fuck's sake, ad. Sorry about that. So yeah, Naruto is. Sorry. Naruto is learning more about stuff and all that. And Kurama did tell him about, hey kid, how about you get a summoning contract from me? So yeah, this is his third summoning contract. The Nine Tails. So the Nine Tails gave him the summoning contract, and there's only a first one that had a summoning contract with Kurama, and that is Madara, his own father. And Naruto saw it and was like, what? My father had a summoning contract with you? And Kurama said yes, he did have a summoning contract with me. And so Naruto decides to make his own summoning contract, and now he has Kurama. He has the Levanteon, the dragon, and now Kurama. So he has 3 summonings. Kurama also they both decide to go into the KCM golden form. And then he wanted to mix the Levante Sage mode for like the Dragon Sage mode together with KCM 1 and making KCM 2. Now, I actually don't know about the Levanteo's eyes, so I guess this is the closest thing, but instead of the Levanteo having green eyes, he has about blue around and all that, and it's instead of being green and yellow, it's like blue and teal. Yeah, so he has that whole Levanteo, Dragon Eye, and even Kurama's eye all together, and it's just like this colorful eye and all that. So he also wanted to put in the Sharingan to have them and all that. And so with that, his Sharingan decides to go into this rainbow color. With like the red, not the red, the yellow, the red, and the blue and teal and all that, and the red and orange, and the golden color into the Sharingan. And so it became this color mixed with all the eyes. It's just like, yeah. This is new Naruto's aura, and Naruto's aura is like the whole aura of like the black, the blue, and KCM. And also with Susanoo, it's completely different now. Well, I mean, it's still the same. It's still just, it's still the like, what's it called? So yeah, it's still the same. With like Naruto just having this form and all that, and just I mean, Casey and not KCM, Susanoo and all that. I just want to replay again. So if you hear that, so yeah, Naruto has that and all. So Miko has also been learning how to do Sage mode. She's gonna get the Levanteo one. Levanteo one was actually more willing to actually help what's called Miko instead of the dragon. So yeah. And Obito is gonna try to learn how to do with the dragon and all that. But the dragon won't actually help Naruto, won't help Naruto and his friends, but he will help Naruto. I meant that. So they go to this island. Obito met another dragon. This dragon's actually green. Well, not green. I'm gonna say this dragon is blue, and this dragon has lightning infinity. And Obito has lightning infinity, sort of, but his son matches with it. So yeah, I'm gonna give him that. So this dragon just says, "Who are you, human? You smell of another dragon." And Obito says, "Yeah, that's just my student having a dragon. I'm sad I don't have one." And the dragon just says, "Fine, you want to become, I want to actually leave this goddamn place and actually explore and battle and all that." So Obito and what's it called, the blue dragon decide to become friends, and they become summoning. So Obito has this dragon summoning. Miko was in the other side of the island, and she found a dragon that's red. And this dragon is a fire dragon, a very powerful, only fire element dragon. So yeah, she's gonna learn her own dragon style from this dragon. And Obito's gonna learn his own dragon dragon juice sage from this dragon, and Jiraiya is just gonna be in his complete version of sage mode for Toads. So yeah, kind of way overpowered, don't you think? Yes, too overpowered. So yeah, what's it called? So Naruto and everyone finally done with training for the 2 years, and so they came back to the village. Tsunade has already trained Rin in the 100 ceilings, and Kushina got a little bit stronger, and Madara is already overpowered as hell. He's like, I already got my physical power. He also has used the Rinnegan multiple times. And I must say one thing, but before coming back to the village, some ninjas thought of just like tagging, and so they kind of attack Miko by surprise, Miko Uchiha. And Naruto didn't like how they kind of hurt Miko Uchiha, so when he activated his Sharingan, instead of he activated the Sharingan, but he got a little bit more angrier and activated the Rinnegan, his special Rinnegan. And so he does Almighty Push, and it puts what's it called, Pain Almighty Push to shame. He just puts this to shame, like And Jiraiya and Obito's like, damn. Yes, it's the power of what's called Madara's Rinnegan. It's sort of Madara's Rinnegan. I'm actually gonna give it 3 Tomoyos. You know how Sasuke had the 6 Tomoyos in his eyes? I'm giving it 3 Tomoyos. So yeah. So he won't be as strong as his son, but still, yeah. So Naruto is now, I think he was 16 in canon. Yeah, he was 16, and his hair is long, pretty long, but it isn't the same size as Madara as adult form and all that. So Naruto has just what's it called? Naruto has this long hair of Madara and also red with highlights still around. But you see here, there's like this one red hair just like going down and all that. It's like right next to his eye and all that. It isn't covering like fully eye, just one, like, you know those how can I explain? You know how in Super Saiyan you have like that hair just go down and all that, like Super Saiyan 2 and all that, like that one hair. That's how he has it. So yeah, but he's in a Super Saiyan. He's in a Super Saiyan at all, or a Saiyan at all. So yeah, Naruto is looking like Madara, and they go to the village, and the guards in the front just says, "Who are you?" And they look at Obito, Jiraiya, Minko, and Naruto. Also, Minko and Naruto got closer and closer, and so yeah, they finally started dating. Yeah, after a while, they just decide to full on date. Now they're 16. I kind of feel more comfortable, but they're still not doing any bullshit with that. I'm not doing a plus 18 with this shit. So yeah, Naruto just said, well, Minko Uchiha. So they go to Madara and talk, and Madara sees Naruto and says, "Son, you look just like me, but with red hair and I mean red highlights and all that." And Naruto says, "Yeah, Dad, I kind of look more like you now." Also, he does know about the jutsu of like Jiraiya and all that, the one that he can use his hair and all that to cover explosions and all that. Yeah, that's what he does. Miko Uchiha, she has her hair long also. She had it short, sort of. No, not short, but kind of a little bit longer. Long enough to like cover one eye and all that. So yeah. And of course she does have the sword, and now she kind of does wear this purple. The purple, instead of purple, she wears red. Um, she does have the sword. Of course she just like she has other things like scrolls and all that. And Naruto likes it. Yeah. Obito is still has the eye, just like sort of. Um, what's it called? Madara did wanted to give him a donation, but Obito did not wanna. But when Naruto awakened his Rinnegan, he kind of did put Minko in the what's it called, King of Hell. This King of Hell is actually stronger than Pains. I mean not Pains, than Nagito's. So yeah, it heals almost every wound and all that. And then he puts Obito in it, and it heals his eye. So yeah. And Naruto does show what's called Madara his Rinnegan. And Naruto actually wanted to do something. He actually thought of it. He's like, Dad, he told father, can I bring back what's called Madara's brother? I don't remember his name. It's like Izaki, Izin. It's something with like Izuna, or I think it was Mi. Ah, fuck. I can't fucking remember. Sorry. So yeah, this is one of Naruto's special abilities with the Rinnegan. He can bring anyone from the dead. So he tries to do it, and he says, not something just he tries, and he brings back. He tries to bring back like someone from the dead, and that's what he thought of the Rinnegan because his Rinnegan is special. And so he was training a little bit more before going back to him. Then he brought Uzuki or something like that. I forgot his name. And Madara's brother, younger brother. And Uzuki just looks at Naruto because Naruto was training by himself. And of course, he looks at him and says, "Big brother, Madara." And Naruto's like, "Big brother, what?" Because he kind of brought, what's it called? Shit, I'm trying to. So Naruto brought back Izuna, Madara's brother, and Izuna was confused. He's like, "Madara, when did you dye your hair red? And why are you a little shorter than me?" And Naruto isn't short. He's a little bit taller than in original canon. So Izuna's a little bit taller than him. He's like, "But older brother, why do you have red highlights? Why do you have weird clothes? And why do you have black armor instead of red armor? I mean, not black armor, instead of like the normal robe and all that." And Naruto's confused. He's like, "That's my father." And he's just like, "Father? No, mother. What?" And Naruto's just like, "Did I brought you from the dead?" And what's it called? Izuna saw his eyes, and he's just like, "Purple eyes? Could that be the Rinnegan?" He's like, "Is Madara, did you finally unlock the Rinnegan?" And Naruto's just like, he turns back his Rinnegan to the internal. And so he saw this instead of the normal. He's like, "Is that what the eyes look like when they evolve the internal?" Naruto says, "No, this is my own eyes. Still, this was kind of like a fusion with my dad's and mine." And what's called, Izuna was like, "Dad?" Okay, Naruto's confused. Izuna's confused. So they both just like, Naruto's just like, "Okay, how about this? I'll go show you to the place where this can actually happened. So Madara was just in his office, just writing and all that. And then Naruto knocks on the door, and Izuna just like, why are we in the Leaf Village? I thought this was war. And Naruto explained, well, there's no war here anymore. And what's it called? Naruto knocks on the door and all that. And Madara said, come in, son, I know you're here. And he did send another familiar ancient energy, but not energy, chakra signature, but he couldn't tell. And Naruto comes in, and Izuna just comes also behind him. And Madara looks up and says, yes, son. Izuna and Madara both connect eyes, and Madara says, younger brother. And Izuna was like, older brother. He jumps up, they both hug, and Izuna then said, brother, wait, then who's this kid? And then Madara says, this is my son, Naruto Uzumaki, or should I say Uchiha. And Uzuna was like, Uzumaki? Wait, Madara, you didn't. And Madara says, yes, I have. I kind of went with the Uzumaki. And yeah, this is my son. Very strong. He's overpowered already. And Izuna was like, with who? Madara says, this Uzumaki was actually from Hashirama, his daughter. And Izuna was like, wait, what? What? Wait, wouldn't you be older than me? How old are you? 31. He's like, I think it was, I'm gonna say 32 at least. And what's it called? Izuna was like, I thought you would be older. This is what Madara explained. He explained the whole backstory of how he got hit by like a reverse jutsu and now he's like younger. And Izuna was like, huh, that's pretty hard to believe, but that's amazing. And so this is your son that revived me back from the dead. And Madara was shocked. He's like, so he revived you back from the dead? Naruto says, yeah, I have a special Rinnegan instead of normal. And Madara sees the Rinnegan and he's just like, huh, my son is overpowered as shit. So yeah, that happens and all that. And Izuna, Madara, and Naruto just talks and all that. Izuna got all the caught up and all that. And also, Naruto kind of reverses age a little bit younger than Madara, so he's at least 27. I don't remember what they were in the battle, but yeah. No, Izuna was still the same age. He's not older or anything. He's still younger than Madara and all that. And so that happens. But Naruto can reverse ages. And he kind of tested out Izuna and kind of reversed him into 26. He's like, I feel younger. And Madara's like, because you are younger. You're now 26. Are you fucking serious? So Izuna is just happy. He's like, that means you can revive Father and the others. And Madara says, no, I'm not going to revive them. Or he's like, I'm not going to let my son revive them. I'm not going to let them start another war. Izuna was like, what do you mean? But they are our family. And Madara says, I don't want another war with the village. I am the new Hokage. Izuna was like, you're the Hokage? Yes, I am the fifth. No, not the fifth. The fourth Hokage. And they were like, huh. And he was like, oh, that's amazing. So yeah, that was happening. And then he talks about the Uchihas, how they're still here and all that. And they're powerful. And Miko came behind and said, oh hey, Naruto. So Miko was with Kushina and what's it called Tsunade. And Naruto was just seeing this and what's it called? Not Naruto. He was just seeing how Suna and Madara were talking, and then what's it called? Miko was like, "Who's that guy? He kind of looks like they got to know each other, like they were brothers." And Naruto says, "Yeah, they are brothers. This is Uzuna. He's my uncle." And Tsunade was like, "Uncle?" And Izuna was like, yes, I am Uzuna Uchiha. I am Madara's brother. It seems I died in a young age to Toriyama and all that. So yeah. And Kushina's just like, you died by my uncle and all that? And he's like, yeah. And Naruto just says, wait. Kinda does a reverse jutsu and reverse Tsunade. Since Tsunade, I guess, was like 50 and all that, kind of reverses to like 26 with like Izuna. And Izuna was like, what the? And Tsunade just like, wait, what the? Of course, she still has her hunger ceiling marks and all that, but she's now 26. That was just an age. It seems like I can reverse ages. And Tsunade was like, oh my days, how old am I? 26. Why did you reverse me that far? And Madara looks at Naruto. And Naruto looks at him. And they just say this. So like, Tsunade was Una. So yeah, basically, yes. So Kushina was like, "Oh, look, you're now my little sister, Tsunade." And Tsunade was like, "No, don't you dare do that." So yeah. So Kushina was like, "So you can now revive people?" And Naruto's just like, "Yeah, I guess so." And she now talks to Tsunade, and Tsunade just says, "So you must be the wife of Madara, my older brother." And so yeah, they'll be talking all that. Obito gets through the wind. No, he just teleports. He's like, come away. He's like, hey, Madara, he looks at this one guy and he's just like, who's this guy? And Azuna was like, who are you? And Madara says, let me explain this to you, Azuna. This is my eldest son. And then Azuna looks at him and he's like, he doesn't look anything like you. He doesn't have long hair and all that. And he doesn't have red hair. And Madara explained, this is my eldest son that I adopted. That I kind of adopted as a younger. And Izuna says, huh, that's amazing. Mannequin. He looks at Obito's eyes and mannequin. And Obito says, yes, this is my mannequin. So yeah, Naruto has all this, and they're talking. I'm actually gonna leave it off. It's now 32 minutes, and I'm gonna leave it off right there. And have a nice potato day, potato night. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I have school tomorrow, and I hate my life. Time to commit to potato. Sleep. Actually, I actually don't feel any tired. I could keep going, but at the same time, the Weeb King kind of uploaded a new video, and I'm actually really want to go watch it. So, I mean, yeah, the King Weebs. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna go watch it, and I'm just gonna, after that, I'm just gonna go to sleep. So yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, and I'm asleep.